look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. It's Bailey, working that wide receiver screen. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert early.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Give to the big fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Right back to the well. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Making the adjustment. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness. Now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
So Miami signals for a timeout. After using it early, with 2 left for them to spend. Running inside. It's Lacey. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the Hurricanes ready to kick it away first. he comes from inside his own 5. Straight ahead, it's George. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Right side, it's Johnson. Shakes him in, and he might take off. Inside the 40.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Can't get him to the ground. Another broken tackle. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get...
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense...
Hey, Eddie George fumble.
Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's caught. It's Miller. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance.
Makes the grab in their space. The 40. Lowers those pads. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to run, it's George. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fouls through the defense. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Orange. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Once from the tackle. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Turns out it's George. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick give. It's George. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the ground with the counter. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Hands it off on the counter. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Reed on the play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Reed escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down. Still on his body, ruins the big gainer with a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, the coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Drops back, it's Reed. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Got a little space. Got the first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets him right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. From the gun, it's Jackson. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Canes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Might have a chance. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Canes! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's George.
This is a guy that gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. After that last run, he's already now got 100 yards rushing.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Keeps it moving. It's George. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got a man. It's George. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Here's Reed to throw. Out wide left, it's Hansen. Inside the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On the sideline. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the point after is good. They go 83 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more snap coming before halftime. The give. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The run inside. It's Luke. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking down the middle. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. Looking for more room. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. There he goes. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown in that 1st down play, now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought. To change things up against this defensive look. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Sends it downfield. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back. At the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. A stop in behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing Reed. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cuse. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. They want to throw it. Moving out to the right. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Changing the routes with his receivers. Sets his feet. It's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Duff. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Drops back on first down. Finds the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll set up to throw. Right down the middle. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Right at the line. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Becker. How about that tackle to stop him short on fourth down?
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Powers through the defender. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And he's brought down after a short gain. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Reed fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Hits inside. It's Jackson. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Smashes through the tackle. Stop.